Hi everyone, you are with Danielle Normado today. I will share with you a short presentation on receiving payments and issuing refunds in PayPal. I will also give you some information on a few services we offer for MTSPD Day and what to expect the day of and day after MTSPD Day. PayPal is only a payment service provider. They help make and accept payments from a third party. Registrants have a choice of using their PayPal account or pay with a credit card or Visa debit card. If registrants don't have a credit card, they can use a prepaid credit card or borrow somebody else's credit card. Registrants just need to fill in their name, address, credit card information, and click the privacy statement box and click submit. If they do not click the privacy statement box, the payment will not go through. So if someone's having trouble with PayPal, here are a few troubleshooting ideas. Suggest that they make sure the privacy box is checked. They can try at a later time. The site might just be busy or doing updates. Their credit card might be associated with an existing PayPal account. They might have created an account in the past and used that credit card and forgot about it. They can try using a different credit card, or they might have to call PayPal to rectify the issue. If they call me, these are the solutions that I would suggest. If they do not wish to pay with a credit card at this point, I will have to direct them to contact a Sage responsible to make the decision to accept another method of payment. I can't make that decision for you. Here's the Sage helpline. 204-837-5705. We will open the lines on September 1st until MTSPD Day, which is on October 23rd. The only exception is on September 18th, we do have an all-staff training. Members can leave a voicemail and we'll return their call. They can also send an email to sageevents@mbth.org. It's a general mailbox in our department, so if ever I'm not at my desk or am away from the office for the day, my colleagues can help you with your question, or if they can't, they'll forward your email directly to my inbox. These are the two payment receipts that members will receive once they pay with a credit card. On the left, there's the PayPal receipt, and on the right is the member link receipt. If members say they've never received the payment receipt, these are suggestions you might tell them to check. Make sure that they check their junk mail, especially at work. They might have a firewall that blocks certain emails to come into their inbox. They might have a typo in the email and they would not have received it. If somebody else used their credit card to make a payment for the member, the email might have gone to that person's inbox. Make sure they check both emails that we have on file, their work email and their personal email. Now, how you can help your member, you can always forward their PayPal receipt from your inbox and forward it to the correct email. You can also send a receipt from the Sage conference page, which is on the other video. Once you log on to your PayPal account, the first page that does appear is the summary page. This page will list all of the transaction and the account summary. This is also where you can transfer your money to your Sage bank account. If you double click on any name, it will give you the transaction details, such as name, address, email address, the payment amount. The PayPal fee amount is still 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. The payment status is also on this page. So here it is complete. This is the page where you can also issue a refund. At the bottom here, issue a refund. You do have up to 180 days from the time of purchase to reverse a payment on the credit card. Otherwise, you will have to issue a check refund. If you click Issue Refund, this is the page that appears. Review the information and amount you are refunding to make sure it's all correct. It does automatically put the full amount of refund in the total refund amount box. I always put a message in regards to the refund in the note to buyer, such as, for example, canceled registration on September 20th due to medical emergency, full refund of $175. Then click Issue Refund. But I do have to warn you, in the past, when you did click Issue Refund, there was a review page. Now I did learn the hard way that this does not exist anymore. So once you do click Issue Refund, it automatically issues the refund. So if the member that you're looking for is not on your summary page and there's lots of transaction, you can search for a person by using the transaction ID, which is the easiest way to do this. You click on the activity button and paste the transaction ID number in the search box. Now, where do you find this transaction ID? One place is to look on your customized registration data grid, which is located in the SAGE conference information page. So the transaction ID number can be found in the payment reference number column. So it has a different name, but it's the same transaction ID. So search for the person by name, first name, last name, find the transaction ID number, click and copy. Then you can paste it on in the search box in your activity page. Then you click search or enter and you will have that one transaction by the right person. Second place you can find the transaction ID is on the PayPal receipt itself. So top right hand corner is the transaction ID. Just highlight, copy, and again paste it on in your search box on the activity page. So now I just want to talk to you about something different. One of the services that we do offer at MTS is if you do need name tags for your conference, I'm there, I can help you set it up. Just give me a call or an email. So I can help you create simple one-sided name tags, such as with the name and a school on the front. Or if you want to add the sessions that people choose, I can add that on the front with the name and the school. Or I can do fancy ones. I can show you how to do those two-sided ones with name, school on the front, and the sessions on the back. We can also put the your SAGE logo, maybe the MTS logo, or if you have sponsors, we can put the sponsorship logo on there. So if you're interested in this service, you can give me a call or shoot me an email. Another service are sending email blasts to your members, usually sent on the day registration opens, so around September 1st. Your SAGE group will have to compose the email blast, or you can update your last year's email blast. I can always send you your last year's copy. The email blast is personalized to each member with their name and MTS membership number. It also contains the date of MTS Day, date your registration opens, the direct link to register to your event, a link to your website if you have one, the link to how to register if they don't know how to yet. You may also put any information pertaining to your event that would be important to your members. So the day of MTS PD Day, or the day of your conference, everyone has their little rituals or systems on how to proceed with registration the morning of, such as using sign-in sheets, giving out name tags or kits, You can also print a master list using the current SAGE registration link. You can also print class lists for your presenters using the current SAGE registration link. For those accepting walk-ups the morning of the conference, there are a few options you can use, such as using Unionware, sign-up sheets that I've created last year, or if you have your own method, that's fine as well. If you do want to use Unionware, I can reopen your event the morning of the conference. For example, if you closed the week before and now you want to reopen, let's say at 7:30 a.m., I can program that and registration will open at that time. You can use the same tracks, or I can create a new track for the morning of. For example, if you have a late fee or the registration is higher the morning of, we can do that too. No need to collect manual information. They pay online, and you just need a few extra computers, or they can use their phone. If you're using a manual registration, you can use the sign-up sheet that I created, and that will collect all the important information you need. Fill it as much as possible, especially if they are not MTS members. They might not be in our system. After the conference, you simply scan it and email it to me. Then I will add it to your event. At the beginning of October, I will be sending an email to every SAGE group and ask which method of walk-up you will be using, if you are using any. After MTS PD Day, what you can do, if you did collect money from not paid yet registrants, you can change that you can change their payment status on the SAGE conference information page. If not paid yet registrants did not attend your conference, you can delete them from the SAGE conference information page. And if you do need to reimburse someone because of special circumstances, you can refund them in PayPal and then delete their registration in the SAGE conference information page. I will be sending an email to remind you to do these steps. Information that you do need to send to me, I will be sending you again an email following the week after conference to send me the following information: walk-up names, those that registered the day of, all their information, how much they paid, etc., and your final attendance numbers. Your event will be available to you to view until October 31st. Your current SAGE registration page will be able to view all year round unless you have another event that will be needing our registration services, and also if you're collecting membership fees at the beginning of November, then you won't be able to see your SAGE event anymore. If you have any questions, again, my name is Danielle Normando, and you can send me an email at dnormando@mbteach.org anytime. Thank you.